And it says we are live. Good morning, everybody. Rob, you're late as usual. Every clock in this house has a different time. One says 8:59, one says 9 o'clock, and now the computer says 9:02. So apparently, since you're all here and saying I'm late, it's 9:02. And Jim, I just saw somebody say congratulations that you're up and moving about. So let me echo that and say congratulations, buddy. Rob will be late for his own funeral. Cynthia, my father used to say that, and I can only hope so. If I'm not there, people start without me. That's what I'm saying. All righty. Let me get myself going on my other computer so I can make sure that I'm okay. I'm okay. You're okay. Turn the sound down so I don't get feedback from myself. Turn off the ad. And there we are, guys. Look at that. All righty, folks. Good morning, Frankie, Cynthia, Bill, Mr. Jim Steele. Look at that. I am up and ready. Frankie was first this morning. Wow, it's 7 a.m. Well, I don't know what time that is his time, but that's impressive. Bill says he's still lurking. Yeah, Jim, I'm reading Cynthia's comments. I'm so happy you're taking your first steps with a walker. That's freaking awesome. Denise's father keeps bugging me. Yeah, where do you? I hope I'm still around when you have to use one of these walkers. And I'm like, yeah, that's going to be tough, Mike, because I don't know where the hell I'm going to put my metal detector. So, all righty, we actually have decent lighting this morning. Alrighty, gang, if you read the preview of the stream that I set up last night, it says if we get 40 viewers, we're going to give away a dime. If we get 40 likes, we're going to give away a dime. If we hit 50 viewers, we're going to give away another silver coin. And if we get 50 likes, we're going to give away a fourth silver coin. So we are going for the big time this morning. Don't know if we're going to hit it. PD says it's 7 o'clock. I'm on the East Coast. Okay. I'm already trying to figure out how to detect in a wheelchair. Well, go to Quasi Mobile channel. He hunts in a wheelchair also, Jim. I give that guy a lot of credit. Oh, let's see if we can just set that up just a little better. There we go. All right. Got the Menardo shirt on this morning. We're good to go. Good morning, Admonish the Metal. Thank you for being here this morning. We appreciate that. Gonna see if he can help us get to 40. I'm still looking dark on that screen there. All right, let's see if that gets us a little better light. Amphibious Archaeology. Good morning, Mr. Richard. Not as good as I'd like. There we go. Move my office around here. Florida Knox, good morning, Mr. Dalton. Well, I turned my head and 3 people come in. Does that mean I have to hit the like 40 times? I don't think you can do that, Jim. If you can, you've definitely figured out a way around my system. If I hit it a second time, it turns it off. Of course, what up? Well, Mr. Dalton, I didn't find any silver on my 24 permission yesterday. I can honestly say in my metal detecting career, that was the worst 28 yard I have ever found for not getting anything. One piece of I don't even know if I want to call that jewelry. It's a medallion. And obviously you can see it's got a hole to put on there, and it's made of brass. So it's older because they don't make medallions out of brass anymore. And it says Fashion Award. So apparently if this was made today, it'd be some little kid's plastic bling. But back in the day, the kid's bling was made out of brass, and it says Fashion Award. That's the only thing I found out of that 1924 corner lot yesterday besides clad. Good morning, Stan. Mr. Stan the man is here. Coin you dig it. Every time I say that, it just reminds me of the Warriors movie. Oh, what do you want, crybaby? Well, I'm happy to see everybody knows each other in here. I tried it 41 times, Jim. Didn't seem to work. Mr. Mark Thomas, welcome this morning. Good morning. Mark was there yesterday for my, this is all I'm going to say about this, for my spanking yesterday, and we're going to leave it at that. Jim says I hit it 20 times. He should be all ready for a giveaway. Well, thank you, Cynthia. Troy must have been there already. That's a possibility. It's a corner lot I took you to once, Dalton. It was kind of a dilapidated looking house with like a little front porch sunroom type thing. And we had knocked and nobody answered. But the guy finally came to his door yesterday. I swear to God, the house was in 1924, and I think this guy was earlier. Metal Angler, good morning. He was hoping he could make it this morning. Thank you very much, Metal Angler. Another cool YouTube name. Jim, I absolutely think that would be unanimous all across the YouTube world. And I don't just say the metal detecting community, I say the entire YouTube world. We would all give 40 likes to one person. It would be Cynthia. Missy Ho, oh my gosh, I'm here for the 9 a.m. free cold bar giveaway. Thank you, James and Rebecca. Oh, that's pretty funny. Wow, it's great seeing everybody here this morning. Well, guys, it is getting hot here this morning. We had our last, I don't even want to say cool, but fairly well, the humidity hasn't been bad yet for May. We haven't had rain since Moby Dick was a minnow. We're supposed to have a little bit of rain Monday afternoon. Yes, Messy Hole's giving away the good gold bar. Not us, Jim. It's Messy Hole. Send everybody over to there for their gold bar giveaway. Oh, you just missed it. Yeah, we just did it. I still didn't get to see Pat and Robert Clark do the sour ball thing. I missed that twice. It actually feels great outside this morning. Yeah. Our humidity is coming back this weekend, but Florida is official. We've actually had not too bad of a May. I mean, yeah, we've had our hot days. We've actually had a teeny bit of a spring in May too. But I will tell you, boy, was it nice up in Tallahassee 2 weekends ago when Charlie went up there. Oh my gosh, you got up in the morning and it was still a little bit cool out. You could go detect without dying right off the bat. The pickle sour ball. Okay, that's what it is. The pickle sour ball. I got to Mike Mellyman's stream at 8 p.m. last Saturday, and he'd already done it at 7:30. And I said, did Pat and Robert come on and do it? And they, I guess because Pat was in that RV park on his travels, they didn't have any internet. So Pat couldn't do it. He couldn't even do his Wednesday Zoom. I wound up doing it live here on YouTube. And that was a blast, guys. We had a good time on the Wednesday night stream. So they supposedly were going to come on Mike's channel last night and do it. But I was in Mike's channel last night, and people said they did it Friday night, the night before. So I missed it twice. I would have liked to seen some sourpuss faces there with that pickleball, because I heard it was really sour. If you guys are wondering, Amphibious Archaeology Richard is up in North Florida, up, I don't want to say quite to the Panhandle, a little short of the Panhandle, which is where Charlie and I were 2 weeks ago. Charlie came over from Pensacola. I came up from Tampa Bay, and we met right around the curve of the state of Florida where Tallahassee is. And man, I can't believe how old that ground is up there. Wow. Those things are nasty. See, James, I have no desire. Denise is like, you going to get in on this thing? I said, absolutely not. I tried those Hogwarts. I tried those Hogwarts horrible flavor. What would you call them? Like gummy type things. They had like booger flavor and throw up flavor. And let me tell you something. Yeah, those things. Yeah, I'm always a day late. Yeah, Jim, I got yelled at a lot for being late yesterday. Mark the Berg Hunter in Clark's Cove did it last night at 7:30. See, I logged on at 8, Mark. See, I swear to God, I'm late for everything. Oh my gosh. Cynthia says last night, North Jersey detectors and Paul from American Woodlands, a 2 each. Oh my gosh, Cynthia. Did they make some faces? Jason in Clark's Cove did it last night. Ah, okay. Okay. All right. Well, there's a stream for anybody that would like to stop on and say hi. Good morning, Sean Webb. Light showers moved through sunny Wiamama, Florida this morning. Good day to be out detecting. But you got the Indy 500, golf, Coca-Cola 600, and the Cubs are on. Sean, you sound like you got a full day ahead of you, buddy. Ah, that's it. The jelly beans. I couldn't think of what they were called. The Harry Potter jelly beans are disgusting. Metal Angler. I had a 13-year-old nephew at the time that was pretty big into them, and we actually stopped at a bookstore and they were promoting Harry Potter. And I bought him a box, and he bought a couple, and then he convinced me to eat one or two. And oh my gosh. Mark says I got it all wrong. Listen to Cynthia. Okay, Mark. Not too many faces, but Belinda's face was priceless. I'm going to have to go check that out, Cynthia, because stuff like that is just hilarious to me. Jim, you say you're still sore and old and trying. You had the big accident. You're sore. I just wake up and I'm sore. Oh, there it goes. I was like, why isn't my stream coming on? But there it is. Too hard-headed to not try. Well, I'm not going to make that comment. I was going to say, I wish you'd transfer some of that hard-headedness to somebody that needs to get up and move around. But yeah, guys, I went out. I'd been door knocking on this 1924 corner lot for almost a year. One time Dalton was with me, and we knocked again, and nobody's ever answered. And finally, the elderly gentleman came on, and he was so happy to have somebody at his door. He started telling stories about his great grandfather founding the county, the city just north of us, which is named Port Richey, and his grandfather was best friends of the guy whose last name was Richey, who the town was named after, and he became the mail deliverer between Port Richey and Brooksville on a horse, and it would take him one day to go from Port Richey all the way across to Brooksville to deliver the mail, and he would stay there, and then the next day he would bring their mail back, and they did that twice a week. Hard to imagine that, guys. I mean, you're talking the days back then when you still had Indians around here. Good morning, Miss Denise Kidder. How did your back procedure go? I hope it helped, or I hope it worked. Mr. Butterbeans, good morning, sir. Mr. Butterbeans belongs to a metal detecting club his way, I believe. That's a stream we need to do some morning is or a video I need to make on the advantages or the benefits or why you should belong to a local metal detecting club if you have one. Miss Denise came to one of our meetings, got to meet the people in our club, and we were happy to have her. She was able to stay for most of the meeting, and then she had an emergency, which I'm glad it worked out well. It didn't. They overbooked the OR, and I have to wait until this Friday. How the hell do you overbook an OR? It's not like a freaking hotel. Oh my God, they want money so bad. Sorry, Denise, that was just my little rant this morning. I had a great time. We'll be back to the meetings. Well, thank you very much. Hey, if we can get Pat's buddy Wayne and his wife Kathy, Treasure Bum and Flip Flop Girl, all the way over here from Sebastian, Florida, to come to our meetings. They get a local hotel room, guys, right next to the restaurant where we have our meetings. And then I went over to Wayne's hotel after our meeting broke up at 8:45 Monday night, and we piled Wayne's gear in my truck, and we went to Clearwater Beach, parked in my underground parking lot that I get through the condo building where Denise used to work. And it is literally steps from the sand. And by 9:15, 9:30, Wayne and I were on Clearwater Beach doing Clearwater Beach. And we did that till 1:30 in the morning Monday night. It was another one of those nights where I was driving home at 2:30 in the morning without a car on the road. Good morning, Mr. Marlin. You should have heard me. I wouldn't be surprised if I got banned from the place. I don't blame you, Cynthia. That's bull caca. Or Denise, I'm sorry. Yeah, I mean that's different if you're overbooking a doctor's appointment, but not surgeries. Good morning, Mr. Nathan. Dog is my co-pilot here, Relic Hunting, Montana. Thank you, Nathan. Nathan has been a subscriber of mine since way back in like 2017, guys. Back when I didn't even know which end of the metal detector went on the ground. Everybody knows admonish the metal stand. Good morning, dog. Everybody's very colloquial here. But Mr. Marlin, wait, the metal angler's coming on. As soon as I get a picture of him here, I will add him. There we go. Good morning, sir. How's Joshua today?
Good morning, everybody. Tired. It was my little girl's birthday yesterday, so we threw a big party.
Well, happy birthday. See, he's got his coffee going. Got his happy.
Oh, yeah.
So
Chips Ahoy.
Yeah. Is that what you got? I got a Reese's cup that Clark's Cove gave me because they knew I cracked
That's
my
awesome.
Reese's cup. So when they came to Florida Hunt 7, they gave me the Reese's cup. And are you ready for this bad boy? Robert gave me this thing made out of a railroad tie.
Oh, I saw that. That was awesome.
That baby's one heavy pig sticker right there. I'm telling you, I have to keep that thing locked up in a drawer because if I have it someplace where I can run into it, I'll cut myself. Because, yeah. Good morning, Mr. Jeff. He's here all the way from Austria, guys. I'm getting texts from people here. And I'm getting an image.
Marlon, how's it going, sir? Gunny, how's it going, sir? I see Gunny in here.
Denise Kidder just sent me a picture, guys. Her wife just got her a t-shirt. There you go. Sweep, beep, dig, repeat. You got to love it right there, guys. That's what it's all about. Very cool. Denise, very cool. I love it when people send me texts that I can use on the stream. Thanks for being here this morning, Mr. Jeff. Mr. Randolph Relic Recovery, Mr. Martin himself. Yeah, I went out and did a little 24 property yesterday evening around 7 p.m. till about 8:30. First off, I forgot how bad the no-see-ums are at dusk here in Florida. But man, it was a 24 property that never been hit before, and I didn't find a single old coin. Now, I didn't get to do the whole property, but we'll go back and give that a try. Well, it's great to see everybody here this morning. We're already up to 16 likes. This is awesome. Bill, hope I did not miss too much.
16 likes and 15 watching right now.
I know. Somebody's already left a like and took off, so we'll take that. I'm usually not ahead on likes there, Joshua.
Hey, you get him where you can, man.
Marlon, yes, I know Jeff's been trying to get a hold of
I'll-
me, and we hashed that out yesterday. And yeah, let's just say that, okay? Carl Becker's here. He is number 17. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Digging Florida with Bill Gross from Lutz. Wow, Bill, we went right by your town 2 days ago. Dalton and I driving to Tampa. He lives just north of Lutz, and I come down 41 to come in the backside of Tampa where Dalton and I are hunting right now, giving away all our secrets. Some of those old properties have been scraped off and filled, etc. I'll tell you something, Bill. I got modern coins. I even got a shiny corner that didn't even have any dirt on it yet. I'm not even sure how that happened on a 24 property where a guy lives by himself. Somebody looks like he just got up.
Yeah, he woke up just a little bit ago. He's a little cranky still.
Hey, he's dressed like Park Rat Pat.
Oh, bro. I can't believe he sat there that long with no shirt on. Pat was sitting around just no shirt on. I was like, I wonder if he's got shorts on. I was like, he looks like he's naked.
Yeah, I think he had like boxer brief shorts on. But
something, man. But I can't believe Pat was sitting there like that.
I had people sending me super chats saying, please buy him a shirt, put his shirt on him. I was rolling.
Good morning, Miss K. That K's digging it.
The family. Oh, that sounds great, Nathan. That sounds awesome.
You gonna help?
Heading out to Red Rocks with his family. That does sound awesome. Good morning, Miss K. I got a nice text from her yesterday. Miss K is the one person in this room, I think, who travels more than I do. Carl, we were all blinded. Jason Smith from the Detecting Smiths had the best line of the day in that stream when he said, I haven't seen that much white meat since Thanksgiving. And I'm telling you, we were dying. We were just dying. Carl, yeah, you didn't want to see that.
Yeah, it's like me trying to sit around with my shirt off with all of y'all. Like, that ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
I'll show it from here up. The rest gets really fatty, so we're not doing that. So I'll just show the part with the chest hair. That looks good, and then after that, it goes to heaven.
We leave them.
Mark Thomas is trying to stir things up, and I'm just going to ignore him. All right. Good morning, Mr. Stan. Here's the other Stan in the room. Calling you dig it. My retinas are still recovering. You got that right, Cynthia. Well, now that Joshua's here, I can go fill my cup of coffee without leaving the screen empty.
Well, I hope everybody's having a good Sunday today. I was supposed to do some work, but it got canceled out. The weather down here in Texas yesterday was good, but Friday we got like 5 inches of rain in a matter of like an hour. It was retarded. So we're trying to cope with that. In my town, we had 2 tornadoes hit here in town Friday night. Pretty much destroyed every tree here in town. So all day yesterday we cleaned, and then my little girl's birthday party. So they made it more muddy. They had a big balloon fight and water gun fight. And
put it down, please.
Now my backyard's even more muddier. Covered in mud. But we had fun. We did a lot of barbecue. I cooked probably 30-pound sausage, way more than we needed for the people that came, because we did shish kebabs and stuffed jalapenos and stuffed chicken wrap, little bites. They were delicious.
If you're going to keep on, I'm going to take you off the bed.
Yeah, we had 2 little mini tornadoes, Miss K, that dropped down probably about almost midnight here in Bastrop. And they were in and out real quick, but they did do some damage. No houses really got destroyed or anything, just a bunch of property.
Thank you. Here you go.
Let's see what else is going on here in chat. Let's see how everybody's doing.
Well, Joshua, not the tornadoes part, but you could send us some rain, buddy. We haven't had rain here in Florida in like forever.
Oh man, y'all could have it. I can't even go. I can't even go do anything off the river at all. The river's so it's about to go over the embankments, and so
we actually you actually put a shovel in the ground here to move the dirt, and you get dust coming up that
Here you go.
you get home and your whole tennis shoes are covered with a layer of dust.
Yes, maybe they're hot.
yeah, the family's going. I got to work next week, but the family's going down to the beach, and they're going to go metal detect the beach this week.
Well, I guess that's the one place good you can go if it's wet everywhere else.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Jeff, I greatly appreciate that, sir. I hope you accept my apology and yeah, thank you, sir. Cynthia's happy you're here. She's trying to get an epidural. Yeah, they overbooked the order. I don't know how the hell. When Pat had his shirt off, I thought the sun had gone supernova. It was so bright. If you looked at the difference between his forearm, well, same with mine. I mean, everybody here in Florida, you got tan forearms, and then you get the farmer's tan, and Pat's farmer's tan was all over. Oh, Frankie, I'm telling you though, it was a funny stream though, Frankie. I'm telling you, Charlie and I were rolling up there in that hotel room. That's right. That's right, Richard. We need rain terribly, but no bad weather. We're actually supposed to get some showers tomorrow. Where did I see Stan here? Yeah, Stan's telling Bill Gross if you need someone to hunt with, let me know. Bill, if you live in Lutz, we're doing Dalton and I have been doing curb strips and permissions in North Tampa right now. I don't mind saying that because Tampa's a hell of a big place. But we've been hitting some old sections of Tampa. And now it's funny, when I say old sections of Tampa, I mean 20s and 30s. You talk to old sections like General Dighole, and he's talking 17th and 18th century, but so old is relative. It is so dry, Carl. Man, I'm telling you. But we are supposed to, three of us are supposed to be hitting Clearwater Beach tomorrow, Joshua. It is absolutely mobbed right now. Is she coming in? Oh. Three of us are hitting Clearwater Beach tomorrow for the Memorial. What is this? Memorial Day? Yeah, Memorial. I always forget, mix up Memorial Day and Labor Day.
Monday's Memorial Day. Yeah,
okay.
Memorial Day's Monday.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, they're going to what? Angle Beach?
Ingleside.
Ingleside Beach is where they're going to here in Texas.
That's pretty much the way it is here in Florida, Bill. Yes, it is how dry? Popcorn fart dry? Yes, it is popcorn fart dry here.
I don't think I've ever heard that expression before. Popcorn fart dry. Like, how dry is it? It's popcorn fart dry. That's
Denise like that one too. Who came up with that one? Jim Steele. He says he's older than dirt. That's guys that's in our. It's the whole East Coast. Petey says, yeah, Petey. We're supposed to get some showers tomorrow, but it's supposed to go inland. What time are you going to Clearwater Beach tomorrow? Well, if everybody in the stream wants to laugh, the guy said they're getting there between 6:30 and 7. Now, everybody can start laughing because everybody knows I'm not going to be there at 6:30. Okay, that's the middle of the night to me. But I am going to try and get out of the house by 7. Yeah, see, Denise is laughing there. I knew that would get some laughs. E for effort, Denise says. I only left 3 hours late for Tallahassee to go meet Charlie, but it actually worked out really well because Charlie and I arrived at the hotel in Tallahassee within a minute and a half of each other. So we're going to be there early in the morning. Denise, I'm hoping to park in my normal place, and I know I've been trying to improve the light. Well, you got to give it a second, honey. There's a lag. That's a little bit better.
I mean, not that anybody wants to see your ugly mug, so.
Yeah. Dig in Florida, Bill Gross. When you put your shovel in the dirt, it explodes. It does. You can't do a plug here in Florida unless you get somebody's really nice lawn that's been watering it. And if the lawn's that nice, they're not going to tell you to get so dry that fish came back on the porch to get a drink of water. You got that right. Carl says, I'm on the beach. It's 5 a.m. Very quiet then. Good morning, Miss Southern Belle. Welcome.
I'm in Bastrop, Gunny. Bastrop, Texas.
I don't know where that's at. What's your biggest major city near you, Joshua?
Oh, 30. I'm 30 minutes from Austin, like.
Oh, okay.
Right down the road.
Wasn't that where Steve
so like
is?
I'm real close to the capital.
Where's if you know this, Joshua, where's the have you heard of the Learjet company called Bombardier?
I don't think so.
Okay, I have a buddy that's a lead pilot for them, and they're based out of, I can't remember if it was Austin or Dallas, but they're based out of, that's where he flies out of. Can't wear the Knox headphone now because it fills up with sweat and they aren't waterproof. Yeah, that's one thing you can't do with the Knox headphones is, well, any headphones in the summertime here in Florida, you just can't wear them because your head turns like 110 degrees in like 5 minutes.
Have they fixed that problem yet with the Knox with the headphone jack?
What problem are they having?
Well, I heard a bunch of people complaining about the headphone jack like messing up or something like that on the Knox.
Well, I know on the 600, every single person, and I mean every single person who's used their Knox for any bit of time, the 600, they have broken the plastic, the side pieces for the ears.
Yeah, the little side piece. Yeah.
Yep. Every single person I know that has a Knox, they've broken. They are just a really, no other way to say it. It's just a shitty build for that. And yet the headphones for the 800 are so nice. They're very comfortable. They seem to be well made. I know what Dalton and Troy now do. They went out and bought some like $15 earbuds at Walmart, and they just put the little earbuds in. That way they don't have the heat around. They don't have the cushions, so their head's not hot. And yet with the earbud, they can still, if one of us finds something and yells the other one, they can still hear us. Randolph Railway Recoveries. All the great people live in Longwood, Texas. Just had a really good friend die in Fort Worth. See, I know these. I know Texas.
Sorry to hear that, General.
Petey says, I'm trying to find earbuds that will work with my AT Pro. They got to be out there, Petey, or at least get a pair that you get the adapter for the hole. What about using deodorant around the area? That's an interesting idea. I try and use baby powder. I've been a big baby powder guy for a long time. See, Denise says the same thing I do. I don't like using headphones because I sweat too much. What about a cooling towel? Yeah, Miss Southern Belle. Denise gives me one of those cooling wraps, but I never remember it. She's right. It's hanging right here on the ladder in the garage. But sometimes in the neck, Troy started carrying this big 3-gallon jug with water in it that stays pretty cool due to the thickness of the plastic. And if Troy brings that and we got the cooling rag, I can put that on my neck, and it definitely does help, Miss Southern Belle. That's true. Jim says if you find your
five below, yeah, man, yeah. Any kind of like headphone wise, Five Below has ridiculous amount of headphones for dirt cheap.
Okay.
Yeah, especially if you're just gonna get them and like they're gonna break. They're gonna break. You're gonna be out using them all the time. Five Below is the cheapest place to buy headphones.
There you go.
They're gonna break, but at least you'll be able to use them for a little bit, and they ain't gonna cost you more than $5.
There you go. We just have a brand new Five Below that opened up here in the Tampa Bay area.
Yeah, we had a Five Below open up here a few years back, and that store's always packed. There's people always in this.
They're building shopping plazas here, like I swear to God, like they're giving out chiclets. I swear to God, we are losing so much farmland here.
My town used to be a nothing but a farmland, and it is a city now. It is ridiculous. Like I
Yeah.
used to be able to walk out my door and you just see farmland. Now I walk out my door, all I see is businesses. I'm currently the only house left on my block. Everything's been sold out to companies, and I'm the only house left on the block.
We when we moved to Florida in '73, the high school that I wound up going to a few years later, somebody donated the land to the county. The county actually had to build paved roads to get out to it to do the construction. It was so rural, and the big intersection of our highway, they still had the it was cow fields, and they still had the chute that the semi backed up to put the cows, up the chute into the animal carrier, and that's a Bell's store shopping plaza now. Good fare of the good info on the headphones. I have a pair of low latencies wireless buds. They still have a delay. Now what does low latency mean? Is that like low interference?
I do believe so.
I mean, because that's the phrase you keep hearing with electronics is low latency. So either is that interference or delay?
Stop.
Maybe Randolph can tell us. You'd think I'd have that light in my face. It would be a little bit brighter on the screen.
All the light I got coming off it is off my screen. My screen's so bright, like it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how bright my screen is.
And I'm fairly close to my screen. It's the delay time. Thank you, Carl. Appreciate that. Low latency is a fast Bluetooth low delay. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Our Dollar Tree carries earplugs. There you go, Miss Southern Belle. Dollar Tree, my favorite store. I went there and got batteries yesterday. What else? I went and got whiteout. We couldn't find the whiteout yesterday, so I'm like, let's go spend $1 on some whiteout.
Yeah. I wish we had a Dollar Tree here. I'd shop there. We don't have a Dollar Tree in my town. I have to.
They used to carry. Let me tell you something.
Family Dollar and Dollar Tree's two different stores.
Yeah,
to me, that's two different stores.
Family Dollar is not. Everything's not $1 at Family Dollar. Everything's $1 at Dollar Tree.
See, I like Dollar Tree. The missus is trying to complain about it. She's like, it's the same store. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Hey Josh, when I did my 7 days, when I did my 7 days dig to eat, Josh, that's where I went and got my dollar steaks. Okay, when I could only eat on the money I found metal detecting for a week. That was where I went at the end of day one, so I could get my ramen noodle soup to start off day one.
Hey, any day when I'm out metal detecting and I could find $1.07 to get me an Arizona tea at the end of the day, I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, I got $1.07. I'm like, I go get me an Arizona tea. I am good. That made the day.
Every now and then, one of our stores does the Arizona teas. Buy one, get one.
You can't beat that either. That's a win-win there for me. I go in and be like, here's $1.07. They're like, you get two for the $1. Be like, I'm running back and get me another one.
I gotta go find more change.
Right? Like, I'm gonna go get a case of that. I'll be back in a second. I'll be back later today.
Wow, look at this. We got Carl quoting Joni Mitchell songs out here. And in the side conversation going on between Jeff and Cynthia, yes, I think cancer is absolutely horrible. Both my parents died of cancer, and it is one nasty disease. But yeah, I mean, wow, if Dollar General carries see, we should do a video on how the Dollar General holds up compared to someplace like below 5.
That's funny.
Do what, D?
I was watching this one guy doing a dumpster diving at 5 Below, and he pulled out like 100 headphones out of the dumpster, brand new, still in the packages.
Let me tell you, those dumpster diving
that's crazy.
commercials. I don't have the balls to do it. I had a roommate that did it back when I was living with another buddy. He'd come home with like fans and all. I mean, I go, where the hell did you get that fan? It was in the dumpster behind the store. But those dumpster diving channels are freaking huge. Cases I've never heard of a Five Below until today. Well, Kay, you live in Texas. Well, like I say, it's a big state.
Well, I think she's more like northern from where I'm at, and I don't know if they've gone up that far here in Texas. Like most of them, like we didn't get one until years ago, but we had them in the big cities. Like they're in the big cities. We never had one here in small town Bastrop. So it was cool that we had one.
Now has Joshua, has Five Guys burger place made it out your way yet?
Not at all.
If they ever make it out there and you go there the first time with your family, do not order a large fry, okay? Because you will not be able to fit it in your car. All right, the small fries will feed your entire family.
Yeah, well, we went to this one burger place. What was that? Was it Dan's?
Yeah.
We went to Dan's Burgers, and you order a thing of fries, and you're like, okay, cool, and we all ordered an order of fries. It came in with this bag of fries, and you're so like, what is this? They're like, those are your fries you ordered. I was like, we don't need this many fries. Y'all put like 10 pounds of potatoes in this bag. And he was like, here you go. Here's your French fries.
Oh no, that's Five Guys. That was Five Guys.
Was that Five Guys?
Five Guys.
That was Five Guys? Oh, it was Five Guys.
Okay, there you go. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
their fries are flipping huge. I mean, they like kill potato farms just to make those fries.
The missus knows where we eat. I just eat.
There you go. Roberta Fuge, welcome to the chat. She says dollar store throws things away that do not have a tag anymore because they can't scan it. Okay, that's interesting. Hello from Washington State. Well, hello from Washington State. Merrick Woodlands Relics is here too. Good morning, gang. Hey, Rob and Joshua, welcome. We're up to 24 now with 23 likes. This is awesome, guys.
I wish I had AC in my truck. It costs too much to fix it.
Stop.
Well, you know what? It's funny. My center console dash fell out of my Ford Ranger, and I've had it out for months. And my AC worked perfect before that happened. And me and a buddy just fixed it before my trip up to Tallahassee with Charlie. We put my whole dash back in. We even took the cigarette lighter out, and I bought the adapter for the USB. We put that in, hooked the wiring all up and everything. And now the switch that turns on the vent control, I screwed something up and I could feel the air come on, but it doesn't blow out. So somehow I screwed up.
With the AC, what you do, if the compressor's not kicking on like that, you can run a positive wire straight to the battery onto a toggle switch inside the truck, so you can just manually turn it on. So you could you build your own bypass. So if you go to the main power supply to the compressor, tap into one hot wire, bring it all the way up to a toggle switch, run that toggle switch back to the battery, and you can literally just turn it on and off right there inside your truck from a toggle switch. I had to do that to my truck.
There you go. Frankie saying, "Yeah,
easy country ways to fix things, man.
Yep,
Down here in Texas, you got to fix it any way you can."
AAP's Variety Channel's here. Welcome to the stream this morning. A lot of the folks that I texted last night, or not texted, but sent comments to, asked them to come by this morning, see if we could hit 40 likes, are here this morning, and I greatly appreciate that, guys. And Kay's like, Paul's got his green tongue this morning from the Sour Pickleball Challenge. AAP is here. Yeah, there you go, Joshua. Bill says Texas AC, 480 AC, 4 windows open at 80 miles an hour. That's Rob's AC.
That's how I do it, man. I just roll the windows down and drive. I do construction for a living, so I'm in the heat all day. So by the time I get off, as long as I have some shade, so I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad driving back from Tallahassee because, like I say, that was like the last spring-like weather we had in Florida. So even my 5-hour drive back from Tallahassee without air wasn't too bad. Matter of fact, I came back with a sunburned arm because I drove with my arm leaning on the windowsill the whole time. Stan, I will, buddy. And I guess you heard the conversation, Stan. We're all going to be on Clearwater Beach tomorrow morning. Howard, Clearwater, Mike, and I. So if anybody else, Denise and anybody else that's near Clearwater Beach wants to come on the beach tomorrow, yes, happy Memorial Day for everybody. And we'd like to thank our veterans. I know we have some in here. I know Stan is.
Yeah, thank you everybody for your service that's here and done service for our country. I appreciate it. Without that,
Absolutely,
we wouldn't be free or be able to do anything like this, I don't think.
absolutely. I don't see too many. Oh no, we won't even get into that. But I was going to say too many Russian YouTube live streams going on right now. But I use the cooling towels and the fan battery. I'm Miss Southern Belle. I'm going to try and remember to take my cooling towel tomorrow. That was a very good suggestion. Mr. Joe Strack is here. Good morning, Joe.
I always getting to take my cooling towel. I have one somewhere.
No.
Silver Wrench is here. No detecting raining in Jersey. Well, I'm glad somebody's getting some rain. Like I say, we're supposed to get some tomorrow afternoon, but they said it's supposed to be showers here and then it's moving inland. But that's fine. I guess they need it inland too. Oh, this is great, guys. 28 watching. We're up to 27 thumbs up. Joe says, sorry, I'm late. He's at work. Well, Joe, work is definitely just watching about Pearl Harbor now on the History Channel. That's interesting that they're showing Pearl Harbor on Memorial Day. I've been watching the Men Who Built America on the History Channel lately. They had frontiersmen on there yesterday. I did not realize Daniel Boone was that much of a badass, because in all the Disney movies they made him look like a kindly gentleman, but he apparently was a real badass in the Indian Wars. Ohio River History, Mr. Shane stopping in from his job. Thanks to the family that also have husbands or wives in the military. That's right, Miss Southern Belle. The families help support them too. But everybody knows Mr. Shane, Mr. Ohio River History.
Yes, sir. Hello, Ohio River History.
Hopefully, Pat will be back home Wednesday from his cross-country jaunt in his motorhome. Daniel Boone was the man. I'm telling you, the History Channel made him sound like he was Billy Badass. But if Pat does his Zoom Wednesday night, I hope Shane comes in. I want to hear if he's gotten out more with his new Tarsace that he bought. The same one that Pat now has. Those are now two people. I know, Carl. We just hit 30-30. I hope you bought him a shirt. I'll get him one next time I'm with him, Ohio River.
You should go get him one of those like fishnet shirts, so it's still all holy, but you'd be like, here, so you at least have some kind of covering.
No, see, Pat will put his nipple through one of the holes in the shirts. Okay, that's what he would do that.
I can see Pat. He'd be sitting there like looking at you, just start playing with a nipple or something. He start tweaking it. You're like, dude. You're like, Pat, calm down, put it away. You'd be like, well, you got me the shirt, so I wanted to show off the goods.
Oh my God. When we were heading up to Florida Hunt 7, he says, man, I got to go out and get some 6x9 black and white glossies of myself. He says, so when people come by my table, my booth, I can make sure I sign them for them and give them to them. They don't know who they're meeting. I was just like, he is a character. You know, it's funny. Before I met him the first time, you know, we just would chat on the streams, and I'd see him detecting and stuff. And then like first time I go to meet him, I go, I wonder if he's going to be like he is on. Yeah, he's exactly the same. Okay. Yeah. Have you seen those cooling shirts? Yes, I have. I'm not spending that kind of money for one. I'm a cheap guy.
Those shirts are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
They're expensive. I think like the cheapest one, I think I got one when I was started doing construction. I wore it for about a month and I was just scared to ruin it. So I don't even wear it anymore because of how expensive it is to buy one of them shirts. Now I use it if I go fishing or something like that.
Well, Pat got me this. I won this shirt from Pat that's got my Menardo saying on the back, "I'd rather be detecting with Menardo Rob." And I like this shirt so much, I don't even want to wear it metal detecting because it's a nice. I like the T-shirt because every shirt I wear metal detecting gets filthy right here on the side because you're just going like this all day long. And it's
my left sleeve every day is just covered with junk on the left side.
You can't get it clean. Yes, Kay, Pat is a laugh a minute. Kay and I got to hunt with Pat on one of mine and Dalton's big permissions. Well, it's actually Dalton's permission. That was a great day, Kay. Oh, I didn't know that, Shane. I didn't realize it was 20 days you're in Florida. See, Shane's doing it right, guys. He's giving me plenty of notice so I don't screw up. Let me get out a sticky pad. There we go. There we go. Got me a sticky pad. So, Shane and Alex in Tampa, 6/19/21. All right, Shane, sticky pad is going on my computer.
I'll be right back.
There it is. Boom. Treasure bomb and flip-flop fly. See, Wayne must have heard we were talking about him, guys. There's Mr. Wayne himself. Wayne, can you get over here? We're all heading to Clearwater Beach tomorrow. Stan says he's going to wear his beach metal detecting T-shirt. There you go. I'll probably wear my Park Rat Pat one good hole shirt because the last time I wore that, a bunch of teenage girls read the back of it and thought it meant something else, and they all started laughing. There's a headband you can also freeze and put across your head. Well, if I'm in the water tomorrow on Clearwater Beach, I'm going to be keeping myself cool, Miss Southern Belle. But we're gonna be shooting for some rings tomorrow. The guys have been starting to. Well, I should pull up what Frenchie's Seafood Cafe, their beach cam right now. You know what? I could do that without ignoring you folks. Frenchie's beach cam live Clearwater Beach. Frenchie's online. All right, we'll see how that looks on Clearwater Beach this morning. Oh, I got to show that. Where's my camera? Several sharks today attacked today on Clearwater Beach. Is that true, General Digholm? He says he's heard about that on Clearwater Beach.
We haven't heard about any shark attacks.
All righty, guys, I got my portable camera going, and there's what it looks like on Clearwater Beach this morning, guys. Absolutely beautiful. People are coming in using the little wagon to haul everything. And this is Frenchie's restaurant right here. Yep, the crowds are coming to Clearwater Beach. Look how nice and calm that water is. Oh, yeah. All right. Hey, I'm a little brighter on the... Yeah, I'm a little brighter on this camera. Well, listen, folks. There we go. There we go, folks. Found my first heavy 925 ring Friday. 8.2 grams. That's a good size ring.
That's a big ring. Hey, 8.2 grams on a ring for silver. That's a manly ring right there.
Manly man, that's right.
That's a manly ring.
Was that the birthday girl right there?
Yes, it was. River, you want to come in and say hi?
Hi.
Get in the
Happy
camera. There you go.
birthday.
He said happy. They said happy birthday.
Thank you.
Here, I'll put
You're
the headphone.
welcome.
Headphone so you could hear him.
What number birthday?
How old are you?
7.
Yes, baby.
7. Wow. We look at least 8.
Right.
He said that you look at least 8.
I'm 7.
That's right. You don't want to rush these things. Trust me, when you get old like me and your dad, you don't want to rush these things.
Yeah, don't rush it. Be happy with you being a little kid.
Bye, Daddy.
Oh, look, they said happy. Everybody's saying happy birthday, happy birthday. See, look, they're saying happy birthday, River, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Thank you.
And look, this Ohio says you are an adorable young lady.
Wow. Nice.
Everybody's saying happy birthday. Look,
Yeah, with little birthday cake emoji.
everybody's saying, look, all this is all for you. Happy birthday, all down there.
Why is everyone saying that?
Because it was your birthday, so everybody wanted to tell you happy birthday. So what you tell them? Tell everybody.
Thank you.
You're welcome. With Southern Belle, I love walking on the beach.
Bye.
Bye. Guys, Stan's comment here is maybe I'll find a couple more shovels. We were on Clearwater Beach Monday night. He came out with Wayne Treasure Bum and I comes. I see his headlamp about 50 feet away, and he comes walking over, and he's got 2 full-size shovels. I mean, a regular full-size digging shovel. And I go, Stan, what the hell are those? And he's like, I found them over there next to that big hole that somebody was digging on the beach today. And you went over there, and there was about a 4-foot deep hole, about 6 foot wide. I mean, it looked like they were building a foxhole on the beach. So Stan's got 2 brand new shovels he took home that day.
That's funny.
I've never seen somebody bring a full-size shovel to the beach before.
I've came home from job sites with extra shovels, and you're like, where'd these come from? They're like,
Oh, absolutely.
they were just sitting there. You're like, all right, well, we're the only crew here, so I guess take them with us.
Daddy.
Carl says, hit the thumbs up if you haven't yet. I think pretty much everybody here. Oh, up to 33, guys. 33. Well, actually, we're at 34 because we got a thumbs down, so we're at 34.
Yeah, you got to count those thumbs down, man. They still count.
I don't understand. I mean, if I miss saying hello to you, I'm sorry, but
Oh man, like some of the ones I go into, we have awesome shows, awesome live streams, and like we'll end it with like 4 to 8, dislikes, and you're like, why'd you not dislike? Why'd you not like it? What was wrong?
I mean,
with
I try to interact with every single person in here, and I think that's why the people that come on the stream come here because they enjoy the interaction. If I go to a stream, people doing, in the boxes like we are in here, and they're all talking to each other and they never pay any attention to the folks, I log off. I don't leave a negative or a thumbs down. I just log off because I like to have the interaction. Like Kay right here says, and we worry about the size of our plugs. I know, Kay, that hole was big enough. Clearwater Beach has officers that cruise the beach after hours at night in their SUVs. And I swear to God, if that guy's not paying attention and he drops the front end of the cruiser in that hole, those guys that had the shovels at Stand Dug, he's going to have to get towed out of that thing because that cruiser is not going to be able to get itself out of that hole. People hit the wrong button. That's exactly what it is, Shane. I will just go to bed tonight thinking that. That's right. That person just hit the wrong button. Myrtle Beach here in South Carolina passed a law: no holes deeper than 2 feet and no metal shovels. Wow. Do they allow the metal scoops, Frankie? Thank you, American Woodlands Relics. We absolutely do remember that. We were commenting on that earlier, Paul. Oh, hold on, Stan. Let me send you the link.
Tidewater Magnet Thrower. Thank you for dropping by this morning to say hello. I appreciate that.
Jacob, how's it going, my brother? Tidewater Magnets. If y'all haven't checked out Tidewater Magnets, he just started doing scuba diving with metal detecting, and he's been finding some really awesome stuff. Go check out Tidewater. He is a very cool guy.
I checked out his channel yesterday. He was snorkeling and doing some diving.
Yeah, he started out doing magnet fishing, and then he just went a little bit farther into the water. And he's like, we're just gonna keep going. And he's excellent. He's jumped into the game, got his channel up running good. He's got everything, doing everything perfectly. Jacob's an awesome guy.
Okay, hang on. Frankie left me a comment. It went by real fast. Not even the hand diggers. Wow. So I guess you have to use a plastic shovel. I do actually carry a little plastic hand.
Better take a bunch of spoons.
Telling you. I'll tell you something though. You know, I've seen the kids in the families dig bigger holes and leave them than I've ever seen a metal detectorist do it. Tidewater says he's hanging out at work. Man, I miss those kind of jobs where I could do things like the stream.
He's a firefighter, so he can.
Oh, okay.
He can,
so he's
he's
sitting in one of the semicircular lazy boys right now, like the guys at Air Firehouse did.
Probably. No, he's probably doing something.
Buddy. Hi, Stan. I think this is Stan's first time on.
Yeah.
Stan, you look different without a hat on, buddy. With those headphones. But yeah, when Joshua, I used to be a police officer in a city, and we would take our breaks in the fire station, and you'd walk in, and they had six guys on shift. They would be in six lazy boys in a big semicircle in the great room watching some 70-inch television. I'm like, man, you guys got it rough in here.
I outgrew my hair.
Swifty Seafood and Pizzeria. That's an interesting two combos.
Yeah, filling in these holes though.
Got to be plastic. Okay.
Digging
All right.
with shovels is not allowed here, so I told him I would use a rake.
Tidewater, there's two people I know that got the Blue Nemo. Charlie digging it back, the guy that I went to Tallahassee with, he's got one. And my club president, Howard, just bought one. Him and his wife just got certified. Their channel is Epic Adventures in Paradise. Let me put that up here because they just used the Blue Nemo to find a lost gold ring.
Those Nemos are awesome.
Yeah, there's Howard's channel, my club president. He's with Ring Finders.
I was surprised that Walmart sells the Nemo on their online.
You know, they sell a lot of stuff online that
they don't sell in stores.
Yes,
like they're
yes.
online is crazy. Like you can go in and go buy $1,000 statues from a Walmart. I'm like, who would buy $1,000 statue from Walmart?
There you go, Joff. I was told digging with a shovel's not allowed here, so I told him I'd use a rake. There you go. Shove it right back at him. Well, thank you, Tidewater. What's his first name, Josh?
Tidewater. Tidewater's name's Jacob.
Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob. Our city built all brand new fire stations, and it's kind of funny though because you walk into their kitchen, and they've got 3 refrigerators, one for each of the shifts, and then the other 2 are locked up. So the guys that are on duty don't poach the food out of the guys that aren't working. They lock the other 2 refrigerators. Plastic would never cut it in a lot of beaches in Southwest Florida. Well, fortunately, here in Tampa Bay, Clearwater Beach has just got the softest sand. You can actually use a plastic shovel if it's a very hard plastic shovel.
How's it going, AZ Mort?
AZ Mort Squad, thanks for stopping by this morning. Yes, you did make it here. Thank you very much. Jones55, good morning. Wow, we're getting all kind of new names in here. Thanks, guys.
We're getting new names. We're getting more likes. We're getting there. We're up to 35 still. We're at 35.
All right, guys. Only
34 and 1
5
down.
away. We're only 5 away from giving silver coins away.
So everybody smash those thumbs up. Let's get them out there. Let's get some silver out in somebody's hand today.
I'm gonna have to pull my I'm gonna have to pull this app back out to scribble a silver number on that. Get my magic marker out here, my bag of markers.
I try to get around Mort. Since I don't drop too much videos because I'm always busy, but I'll try to get on live streams as much as I can.
Well, time to make shovels from PVC pipe. You got that right, Carl. Yeah, I'll tell you something. As I was trying to grow my channel, I found one of the fastest ways to have people get to know you is go on their live streams. And they introduce your channel, and then they say, hey, Rob's a metal, I'll stop by coin roll hunting, or I'll stop by magnet throwing channels. Guys, I love to do epic magnet fishing, but all mine are epic fails. I mean, every one of my videos that's magnet fishing is a comedy video. I bought a new magnet, didn't realize that they don't tighten those up or put the locking thing on it.
Yeah, you got to put that Loctite on there, man. You'll lose that magnet quick.
I did my third throw into a lake, and I watched my rope go this way, and my magnet went out that way on my third throw, and I was like, well, that sucked. I had to go to a nearby Northern Tool and go buy their $9.99 magnet, and luckily, like on my fifth throw with that magnet, I was able to grab my first magnet. So my video was magnet fishing for my magnet fishing. So it was just an epic fail, I'm telling you. And then the other time I tried it, I closed the hatch on my hatchback, did magnet fishing, didn't find anything, walked back to the car, reached in my pocket, and realized the keys were inside the hatch of my hatchback.
Tidewater had a fish for his magnet back the other day. He threw it over a power line, and he couldn't bring it back over the power line, so he had to throw another magnet out there to grab it and bring it back over underneath the power line.
Wow. See, cases that is. It's a good way you get your channel to grow. And AZ Mort agrees with her. Cynthia says, smash that like, Mama needs some silver. Cynthia has won silver from me before on a guessing contest. Yes, Tidewater, one of these days I'm going to get a P.O. box and just leave it up on my channel so everybody, I can start doing sticker swaps with everybody, since I'm a little slow on my email. And again, I apologize to Mr. Jeff. And but we're still at 36. So what's also funny about this, Josh, is when you do a regular video, when you preset your video, you turn your monetization on as you're making it. But when you do a live stream, if you don't remember to do this before the live stream, they don't turn the monetization on your live stream.
Hey, Rob.
Yes, sir.
I'm getting a lot of echo or delay. How can I stop that?
You got to turn down the page you're watching us on.
Turn
the YouTube page where you're watching us, that's got the delay. You have to turn that sound down.
Okay.
Make all of us moderators, and we can share our channels.
I was going to put up Tidewater's sticker that I have, but I think the kids ran off with it.
Okay.
I think I got jacked by the kids. They took my stickers.
Yeah, that did it.
There you go, Stan. Good deal.
Yeah.
Stan Silver Wrench wants to know what detector you use.
I use this simplex right here.
He just got a new simplex, guys. He's still getting to learn it.
I got the sniper coil with it, but I haven't really used it yet.
You know what? I just bought the sniper coil for the Knox, and I say this not kiddingly. I got the last sniper coil in the state of Florida.
Really?
Equinox Mine Lab is sold out of the sniper coils. If you go on Amazon, you go to Kellyco, nobody knows when they're going to be getting a new batch of sniper coils in. And I happened to call up the metal detecting shop that we used to hold our meetings at, And the guy goes, I got one left right here. And I'm like, dude, I'm 45 minutes from you. I'm leaving the house right now.
You drove down to Jackson's to get that?
I did. I went down to Bill Jackson's. Josh, you got your sound off, Josh.
Yeah, I just realized that I had it off. I used the little
What do you
mini
got?
Mind Lab. Little Mind Lab
okay.
Go.
I was going to say, is that the Go Find one?
Yes, the Go Find. It works good. I like it. I have some more expensive ones, but my grandfather left me those, and I try not to use those as much because I don't want them to break. I don't want to ruin them. You know, they were left to me by my grandfather, something we did when we were kids, and so he gave me those when he passed away. And yeah, I just don't like using them. They work really good though. Like the other two that I have are very excellent.
Well, you know, my buddy,
detectors.
my digging partner Dalton, when he was a young teenager, he learned about metal detecting from his grandfather, and then a few years later, his grandfather passed away, and his grandmother gave him all his grandfather's old machines. And like you say, they were older, but they were quality machines. There was a lot of people that liked using those older machines. So about that same time was when Knox Mind Lab came out with the Equinox 6 and 800, and he took those two older machines of his grandfather's and he traded them in, sold them. And then he was able to use most of that money and got himself his Knox 600 that he just knows like the back of his hand now. And Cynthia, I'm not kidding when I said that. I got the last 6-inch coil in the state of Florida, Cynthia. I'm not kidding. I mean, I know you're in Georgia, Cynthia. Call your local metal detecting stores because I got lucky. And Bill Jackson's, like Stan said, they had one left. But Calico was out. Kay, I can't remember what kind of machine you got, Kay. In New York, you need a 6. Yes, I know, Jones 55. That's why I got to start doing our trashy parks. I watched Marilyn Lou's videos, and man, those guys, if they used a big coil, they swing over so many bottle caps that you can't differentiate the thing. Best
I'm from Texas, Mort.
Tidewater, from what I understand, the AT Pro is a good water machine for the fresh water, but apparently it does not like the mineralization in the salt water. That's what I've been told. I've never used a Garrett AT Pro. I've only had 2 Mind Labs in my life. Okay, has the Knox 800.
I love my Mind Lab. Like it works good. Like everything I've ever swung across, the digital readout on the screen, it comes out real clean and clear, and pretty much you know what you're going to dig up before you even start digging.
Great. Oh, well, there's why AZ Mort Squad's, he's great from Arizona. That makes sense now with the AZ in front of it. Oh yeah,
yeah.
You can see the Arizona flag parts he's got back there. There you go. 3 more. We're at 37 people.
You know, when I was detecting the other night, I had beer doubloons that were ringing up as quarters. And that's
beer doubloons, would that be bottle cap stand?
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, now that is that's from Park Rat Pat. I can't take credit for that.
I dig Daytona. Brian, whenever he gets a 13, he thinks it's going to be a ring and it comes up a pull tab. He calls them the dream squashers. I love that phrase, the dream squashers. Frankie says his AT Pro is real chattery in the saltwater. That's what I have heard, Frankie. If you watch the Hoover Boys, a couple of the guys have got the Knoxes, which really surprised me because the 5 of them were real big on their AT Pros. But they do a lot of river hunting, and they don't have any problem with their AT Pros making any noise in the salt and the fresh water. They do those old rivers and streams where they used to have crossings during the colonial and Civil War days.
Yeah, Petey, you ever watch Michael Oliver's channel? He's an Australian detectorist. He uses a really big, looks like it's plastic or fiberglass shovel. And I don't know where he got it at, but
he custom made that.
Did he? He
bought the shovel and then he heated it to where he bent that. The way he bent that handle, he custom did that, Stan.
Yeah, it's like a foot wide, and it seems like it works really well.
Oh yeah, with that thing being a foot wide, he usually does find the he usually does find the ring on the first or second try with that.
Speaking of rings, yeah, my sometimers just kicked in.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Let me show you Howard's last.
Gypsy is down here, and she was hunting. Yeah, it's nice. She was hunting Treasure Island. Found 3 rings, 3 gold rings in one day.
Yeah, they're out there.
That girl has got to be the luckiest person in the world.
Well, she puts her time in.
And one of them was really a nice looking ring with a big, looked like an amethyst. What's the blue stone?
Well, that's why we're going down there today. There's so many people on the beach there. I'm looking at that beach cam.
You going to your usual place?
Yeah, if I can get my parking spot in my parking garage, they're getting a little more strict on that. But even if they don't, there's parking right out in front of it. And tomorrow
Good
night,
morning,
I'll-
Reeds. Thank you for coming.
Good morning, Reed. Reed will get us one closer. I know Reed will hit that button to get us one closer.
Yeah, you just gotta have a hotspot to run the Wi-Fi.
Mort really appreciates that, bro. Mort appreciates every player who comes and joins his channel. He's a really good guy. He'll talk your ear off, though. Be warned. Mort's a good guy, though.
Okay, you didn't know that? I knew Cynthia was in an RV from that great picture she has. You saw that when who was it? Was it Pat or somebody put her video? No, Tommy put her video up. You can see her RV in the background.
Cynthia, we lived in our motorhome for 5 years. We traveled all over the U.S. Spent a couple months up in Alaska.
There you
went
go.
across Canada.
Yep. I've had coffee with Stan, guys. He's told me about his adventures across country.
Actually, that's where I first started metal detecting. It was right after I retired. I bought a White's metal detector
Not to call you an old timer, but that's what we heard all the old timers use was the Whites.
Yeah. Well,
That was
we're at 39.
I had to
39.
I had to get it fixed. I took it over to Myers, and he did me right on fixing it. I took it out to the beach, tripped, and fried it. So
Oh, you
I
did?
said, yeah,
Jacob,
that's when
I think the Knox 800 would be good for you, Jacob.
That's when I told you. Remember, Rob, you were the one that suggested the Simplex because I said I wasn't going to get another one until I got one that was waterproof.
Yes. Well, that's what I heard. I mean, everybody that I heard used it said it's waterproof, but yet it's got the same price as a lot of introductory. Like it's pretty much the same price as the Mind Lab Vanquish, and it came out before the Vanquish. So I don't understand why Mind Lab didn't make the Vanquish waterproof when they knew that Nocta Macro had the Simplex that was at the same price point.
Yeah.
And I've heard people that have used the Vanquish like the Vanquish, but it's not waterproof.
Yeah, I just wish that they made the wireless headphones waterproof.
There you go. Jim used a White 6000 DI for almost 40 years. Why did he go? Yeah, the Noxes are not cheap, though, Tidewater. You got that right, Jacob. But Jones 55 says the 800 is a great machine. I love mine, J-Zone. I love mine. Just love it.
You know, it's kind of like when I had my motorhome, people would ask me what kind of mileage you get on it. I said, if you got to worry about the mileage, you got no business having one. So
Exactly.
It's the same way with the metal detecting. I tell people I don't do it for the money. I do it for the entertainment, the hobby. And I really enjoy doing that. I get out, drag myself through the sand at the beach, and but if you think you're going to get rich doing metal detecting, you're in the wrong business.
Well, wow, spent 2,000 for it in 1980. Yeah, my first couple of weeks out there, Stan, doing parks, I did. I really thought I was going to make a living metal detecting, and then reality crashed in. When you come home with $3.27. See, my problem was I found my biggest silver ring my third day metal detecting, and I thought, I thought this was going to be the easiest hobby in the world, and that rings were just going to fall out of the sky.
Yeah, I'm gonna
If Jim can find gold with a forked stick, I need to come hang out with Jim.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start shooting some more curb strips. So I think that's where a lot of the treasure really lays.
Metal Sharks, good to see you.
J-Man, Metal Sharks is here. J-Man. Oh, where's my biggest ring?
Morning, Dirty Money.
Oh, Dirty Money's here too. That's going to get us, guys. J-Man and Dirty Money hit that. We're going to give away silver.
Marlon, I'm having an excellent weekend so far, sir. I hope you as well.
Hey, Joshua.
Yes, sir.
There it is. This is the first ring I ever found. It is
that's a chunky ring.
It is, and it's what they call a biker's ring. It's got an Aztec god on top of the pyramid. It is 1 full ounce, okay, of silver. This was the first ring I ever found. My third day metal detecting. It's the biggest ring I've ever found since then.
That's amazing, though.
I thought, man, rings are going to fall out of the sky. I'm going to get rich doing this. And I didn't find another ring for 5 months, okay? 5 months I didn't find another ring.
I find mostly change, man. I find a lot of change in pull tabs. Pull tabs. I haven't found any jewelry yet.
Well,
other than like a broken piece of like copper jewelry chain piece, like that's it. Other than that,
no. Where they had a carnival come by, and I'm sure somebody was on one of those spin rides or something, and this went flying off their hand.
This is just
41 likes.
41 likes. There it is. We got it.
Okay, I'm going to do this off camera because people said they can see what number I'm writing when I do it on camera.
That's my best ring find there.
That's pretty right there.
Put it closer, Stan. Hold the ring right up to the camera, Stan. There you go.
There you go. That's a big old rock in that thing.
That was Clearwater Beach.
Yep, we love Clearwater Beach. All righty, guys. Joshua, I'm going to have you help me on this.
All right.
Look at that. We are at 41. All right. I have picked a number between 1. How many people we got in here? 27? 28 now. Fantastic. All right. I am going to pick a number between 1 and 50. I'm going to ask everybody guess one time, and we'll see if we get on the first round. Guess one time. Oh, crap. I don't have Joshua's phone number.
You can write it in the private chat. Go over to private chat where we're at here in the feed. Go to private chat and just write it down in the private chat. So it's just the 3 of us can see it.
Oh, private chat. I see it. Okay.
That's better.
How do I private chat you though?
Stan will be able to see it still. So it's just us 3 able to see the private chat. It's all of us that are in StreamYard. There you go. All right.
Okay, you got it?
Yes,
sir.
All
right, guys. What did I say? A number between 1 and 50?
300.
You don't get to guess, Stan. All right, we actually have a winner already.
Yeah, we got a winner right off the bat. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, everybody. He guessed the number quick. Tidewater, congratulations.
There we go, guys.
Jacob.
I was going to guess that number.
Jacob was quick with it. He was quick with it, like really quick with it there. He's like, guess the number, and he's all like,
I'll tell you what, since that went so fast, I got a silver Merc dime here. Let's do another one. Let's do another
All right,
one.
we're gonna do one more.
Everybody hang on.
Brockton, what's up, my brother? Man, if y'all ain't checked out Brockton Magnet Fisher, y'all should. Excellent guy, funny as hell.
Wow, Brockton's here too. Wow, I want to
Yes,
thank a lot
sir.
of you folks that I sent comments to yesterday and invited here today. I want to thank all you folks for showing up. Dirty Money, Brockton, Jacob, Tidewater. Woohoo, my favorite number. Tidewater sucks, Brockton says.
Yeah, you get a lot of that from Brockton. Brockton likes to play around, so it's a lot of fun and games. Nobody ever take Brockton serious. He's a funny guy. He just likes to pick fun and make things excitement. He likes excitement, so it's never a dull party with Brockton in the house.
Okay, Archaeology Mikey's 07 years. He's in his new apartment in Fort Myers. I believe he's in college, guys. Excellent. Way to go, Mikey. Okay, all right. We're going to do one more of these, guys. Same thing. Number between 1 and 50. Everybody guess one time, please.
75.
42 and a half. Did you say grow up or throw up? Okay.
You know, growing old is mandatory. Growing up is optional.
That's exactly right, Stan.
Stop,
Wow,
y'all got it. It's
boom,
done.
Boom, there
Yeah,
we go.
we got it.
He just came
We
in.
got
He
it.
just came into the chat too.
Boy,
Yeah,
He just came into the chat too. Mikey got it. Fantastic.
Mikey
All
got
right,
it.
let me get my dimes out.
are you sure that wasn't rigged?
Somebody's beeper's going off. Stan, is that your medicine beeper?
I think it's my diamond.
Oh, diamond tester. Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
I've been wanting to buy one of those. I just don't know what brand would be a good brand to use.
Here's one my girlfriend got me for Christmas.
This is a HDE that I got off of Amazon.
Okay, it's not here. She got me the test kit for the doing the testing your rings.
Oh, the gold, yeah, doing your metals and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, where the hell is my diamond tester? Don't tell her I don't have it here. All right, I'll have to find that. Yeah, she got me.
Jacob, bro, you make me laugh all the time, man. I love being around you, Jacob. You're just I ain't even got to see you. Just the stuff you talk about, man, makes me laugh.
Marlon says 17 is his mental age. Jeff says I picked 17 last time. Well, you were actually early there, Jeff.
How long is this stuff going to stay in the living room? I mean, in the kitchen?
NorCal's here. Good morning, NorCal. And Joshua's having trouble keeping a straight face. I see why you're laughing.
What?
How long is all that stuff going to have to stay in the kitchen?
Tidewater's rubbing it in.
How long is all that going to be in the kitchen?
Diamond tester, a piece of glass. Yeah.
Say again.
How long is all that?
Mort, we were giving away silver, Mort, and you missed out.
Know.
You weren't here for the giveaway. We gave away 2 pieces of silver, and you weren't here, Mort. Sorry about that, brother.
Oh, I didn't know he left.
Yeah, he bailed out for a second, but he's back now, and he was like, "What was the numbers for?"
Bill says my 17 didn't show in your chat.
I saw your 17, but The other one
Was the
came
other
in
one
first. You were like right behind him. Yeah, you were right behind. You were literally like a second behind him. You would have had it though. Both y'all put in 17 at the same time, and Mikey
Oh
was the
yeah.
one who came up on the screen
All right,
first.
I'll send Bill a silver dime too. I got an extra silver dime here.
Oh, look, Bill, go ahead and get him one too.
All right, let me put my email in. I know Bill. I think Bill sent me his new address when he moved, so I need. Okay, so who won? Mikey Archaeology won the 17,
And Tidewater won the 33.
and Tidewater won the 33. And then I'll put Bill down also. Yeah, because I'm mailing out 3/4 tomorrow, or $2.50 or Tuesday actually. I got everybody's address written down from the last giveaway to send out. So I have been checking my email, and I'll get those 3 out.
We're at 44 now on the likes. We get up to 60, y'all. We give some more stuff away.
No, 50. We're going to do 50.
50. Oh, was it 50? All right. Hell, we're getting closer. Come on, let's get up to 50.
Yeah, we'll do 50. You sure, Bill? You want me to send it to Cynthia? She just won silver from me, Bill. Jim says, I was thinking 17. Does that count? Oh. Jeff says he can read the future. All right. We'll have Jeff tell us the next number in his head there. Thank you, Kay. So NorCal, it's probably what, 8:24 there in the morning or 7:24 there in the morning? I never remember if California is 2 or 3 hours behind us.
An old California boy.
Stan, you lived all over. What do you all use for your live stream? I have a Dell laptop, and the only reason I have to use my laptop is because my regular computer that I do my PC, that I do my Zoom meetings in, for some reason, the little camera right there works great for Zoom, but it will not turn on for a live stream. I don't know why.
Oh,
And
with
it
that,
won't
what
even-
you do is you change the resolution on it. I found that out. Mine was doing the same thing.
I did. I put it all
It
the way
still
down
wouldn't
to
work?
lowest resolution, and it just won't even turn on.
Yeah, when I first started doing the StreamYard on my HP that I have, it kept crashing and wouldn't let me show video like at all. And I was like, well, I know I got video. It works perfectly fine. And then I went in and I changed the resolution to the lowest setting and then switched it back to the highest setting and it kicked back on.
Yeah, see, mine, it's got to be some. I've got a virus in that computer, and it's just got to be affecting it somehow. But so when I do I took this laptop with me up to Tallahassee, and Charlie and I went live on the stream from the hotel room in Tallahassee, and it worked great.
Rob,
And I forgot my portable camera, so I used a computer's camera, and it worked great. So
that's what we call PebCat.
it looks like, hey, Carl, come down tomorrow. Come on over to Clearwater Beach tomorrow. How do you detect with so many people? Trust me, Carl, Clearwater Beach is so flipping large. You can have 10 guys out there, and I've seen 8 guys out there. You're not going to run into each other.
You just swing your metal detector harder when people get closer. They'll move. They'll move. They don't want to catch that in the ankle.
There's so much eye candy out there that you don't have to worry about the metal detecting.
Mikey says he's already been to a coin store where he lives at now in Florida because he's only been there a few days. It's his addiction. Hey, there's nothing wrong with collecting coins or stacking silver.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, Rob, have you been checking any halves lately?
Yeah, of course.
No,
just don't touch tips.
I'll tell you why.
Exactly,
I'm not checking
Jacob.
halves, Stan. I'm going to give a secret away, Stan. If you look over to the dining room table right there, you'll see several boxes of pennies. I am in the middle of doing a 20-box mega penny hunt right now, Stan.
Wow.
It's going to be the biggest on YouTube. And of course,
Any IHPs yet?
I can't tell you, Stan.
Oh, you mean I got to watch the video?
You got to watch the video.
Well,
But
you hear
I'll
that,
tell you,
people?
it started off rough, Stan. My first 4 boxes I opened had 2021 uncirculated pennies in it, and that didn't help me at all. I had to take those 4 back and swap them out.
Are you having any trouble getting the coins like you
No,
were?
I did go to one. I did go to one Wells Fargo, and she said that they got a memo saying there might be another coin shortage coming up, which I just do not understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that either because the coins are metal and they don't disappear. People are not
46.
melting them
4 more
down
likes.
or
Let's get 4 more likes, y'all.
Jeff says he's got 6-inch nails glued to his coil. Everybody moves. I guess so. We're gonna find out, Marlon, if I have a problem getting those coins or not. Right now, my banks are getting me pennies. I have not tried $50 in a month. After going the 17 boxes without silver, and then I got the silver box, did the giveaway, and then and then I got on a streak of 6 boxes with silver, and then I had 1 box without silver, and then that's where I stop at my halves right now because I'm getting the pennies.
You have a great day too, Bill. We appreciate you coming in, sir.
Bill, thanks a lot. And you sure you want me to send that to Cynthia, Bill? Bill's a great guy.
Catch you later, Bill.
He's a wonderful guy. Yeah, your buddy's a card there, Joshua.
Yeah, Brockton, he's awesome, man. He likes to keep the party spicy, and I love it.
Well, he's filling in for Park Rat Pat, who's not here today, but that's good because nobody's having burned retinas today from Pat not having a shirt on.
That really made my day, though, man. I think I had a good day that day because of how hilarious that was doing that show that morning with him with his shirt off.
That was one of the best belly laughs I'd had in a long time. That was a good belly laugh when Jason made that comment about Thanksgiving. He'll never look at turkey again. I was just. All right. And I'll tell you, here's another thing too. If you guys want to do giveaways, without spending a whole lot of money, because what kills you on giveaways is the shipping. Because when you give away $50, you can't put those in a regular first class envelope for a 50-cent stamp because they're too heavy. So you have to put these in a padded envelope. And even if you go on through PayPal or one of your mailing services, it's still almost $3 to ship this $50. So when I do my fun little giveaways like this and I give away silver dimes, you can put silver dimes in a regular envelope with a tri-folded piece of paper and like a thin piece of cardboard over it to where you don't feel the dime in the envelope, but it still weighs less than an ounce, and you can mail this for the 50 cents or 52 cents, whatever it is now. So you can do fun little giveaways with dimes, guys, without killing yourself on shipping.
Good to know.
That's a shiny 64. Wow.
I'll try not to.
All the coin stars are not working in my area. Is it just here? Others knows. I haven't seen any problem with our coin stars, Reed.
You know, I just got two pennies out of one yesterday.
Jim says I don't have a shirt on, but nobody's complaining. Well, Jim, come on, why? Cynthia says she almost blew chunks. Oh my God. Yeah, don't encourage it to happen again.
Of course, Brockton. That's the only reason, bro. You know this.
I think that would be funny.
Dirty Money. If I found a large cent, I'd be super impressed too, buddy. I have.
Oh man, that's one of my. That's my bucket list. I want to find a large cent. Like I want to find a large cent.
I got 2 bucket lists, and that's a large cent and a seeded silver coin. I don't care if it's a seeded dime, seeded quarter. Dalton's the only one of the 3 of us in our group.
I bought a seeded quarter because I couldn't find one, so I bought one. I know it don't count, but I bought one. I was like, well, I'm gonna go ahead and take this because I don't have one. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy it, put it in my collection.
Yeah, I'd like to find a half dime or a trime. And,
I want to find a half dime. Yeah, half dime would be awesome to find.
You really got to be like Virginia or north, where the
I'm too far down, man. Like we ain't gonna find nothing down here in Texas like that. I don't think.
Yeah, I was stationed in Fort Bliss way back in another life, so I lived in El Paso for a while. You talk about the armpit of America.
Where's that staying?
El Paso.
Oh.
From
you ain't missing nothing. You're not missing anything.
From San Antonio to El Paso, it's 600 miles of nothing but miles and miles.
It's that far across Texas?
It takes you. I live in the center of Texas, and it takes me
2 days.
4 hours to get out. Anyway, to get out of Texas, it takes me 4 hours or more to get out of Texas.
God.
Like to travel across Texas is it takes a long time. 10-hour trip, 12-hour trip from tip to bottom, from tip to tip.
I could be in Daytona Beach. I could be in Daytona Beach and watch the sunrise, and spend only 2.5 to 3 hours driving across, and I can get here way in time to go watch this, have lunch and watch the sunset over on the other side.
Did you ever hear the story about the Oklahoma farmer and the Texas ranchers that met for coffee, and they were talking about the size of their ranch, and the Texas rancher says, yeah, he said, I can get in my truck and drive all day from sun up to sundown and never see the other side of my ranch. And the Oklahoma rancher said, yeah, I had a truck like that once.
Cynthia, it's funny you say that, but when I get to my Coinstar, if I don't get there early, the homeless guys have beat me to my local Coinstar.
I check it when I go in the store, and I check it when I come out, because I went in one time and there was nothing in there. And when I checked it on going out, I got 2 silver dimes out of it.
I actually got 82 cents out of the Winn-Dixie self-serve change thing. The person did the self-serve checkout and didn't get their change. It was 82 cents, including 3 brand new 2021 quarters. Wow. Jeff, I hate to tell you this, buddy, but nobody's going to feel sorry for you there, buddy. Getting sick of Roman silver coins. Yeah, nobody's nobody's going to. Yeah, sorry, buddy.
Hard luck. I mean, damn.
Well, congratulations, Jim. That is on my bucket list as a seeded silver. You were talking, Josh, about a half. You and Stan were talking about a halftime. Dalton and I have a church permission that they were telling us had 3 1890s houses on it back in the day. But the guy said, hey, that's been hunted for 10 years. And I said, no, well, we pulled 3 Indians off of it, a half a dozen Wheaties, a bunch of relics. And Dalton was doing it with the Wheatie boys one day. And he pulled his, he got a squeak of a signal, and he got an 1853 seated halftime.
Rob, I was watching one of your videos, and you were wondering how could a older coin that you found be in a property that was a lot newer. And the thing of it is, the house may not have been there, but the dirt was. So,
Right. Like this neighborhood we just did in Tallahassee, me and Charlie both pulled 1850s 3-ringers out of a 1937 house. And that made no sense to me until the neighbors said, oh, before all these 30s and 40s houses were here, there were wooden houses here in the 1890s and 1900s. And then that made a lot more sense, because now I know the ground went back to the 1800s.
Yeah, well, the ground went back to eternity, but
well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, people around there, but yeah, they may have
that's not good, Jacob.
Times on there.
Where's Fort Bliss at, Joshua?
El Paso.
Well, that's why Reed's saying what he is.
Oh yeah, I was in the 5th to the 57th Artillery at Fort Bliss, and yeah, they rolled up the sidewalks at 6 o'clock.
Reach 50 yet? We're at 47, guys.
48 if we count the thumbs down.
Oh, okay. I must be I must be lagging one behind.
I think that thumbs down had to be a mistake. Somebody just mashed the wrong button.
It's not that serious.
I don't understand why would you do something, give somebody a bad rating if you didn't like their program? Get the hell off.
Remind me not to do that again, guys. What I just did that you're going to see. Remind me not to do that again.
Hey, don't do that again.
Thank you.
Don't close your feed down, man. You don't want to leave me and Stan up here by ourselves.
Yeah, don't let me do that again, okay? There you go.
Don't buy a return ticket.
There it is. Your buddy's giving Mikey 07 a little thing. Get yourself a snorkel set and an octopulse dive. To be honest with you guys, for what that is, that octopulse dive, it's $160. I mean, that is a phenomenal deal. That night on the beach with Howard, my club president, I found $120. I found two 50s and a $20 bill rolled up on the sand underneath of a pizza box, and I used that money and bought my octopulse dive.
I just found $101.
I know you did, Stan.
Last
Mr.
week.
Whistle Pig, how's it going?
Mr. Dale's here. That'll get us one closer. Uh-oh, second thumbs down.
That's Brockton. That's Brockton playing around. That's Brockton. The second one, that's Brockton. He'll move it back and forth just to get people riled up.
Oh, okay. I only been to Texas to get on a plane to California for a family wedding. I've never been to Texas. If I get by there, though, I want to go see Kay.
If you don't like humidity, don't come to Texas. Texas humidity is stupid.
If I don't like what?
The humidity.
Oh, yeah. Trust me, I'm from Florida here, buddy. So there's Tidewater's page, guys. For everybody that wants to go over and check out Tidewater Magnet Thrower.
I've thought about doing that.
Magnet fishing is a lot of fun, Stan, especially if you can keep your magnet on your rope.
Yeah, I know. I heard about that.
He thinks he's a funny guy there, Joshua.
The ones that they sell at Harbor Freight, are they any good?
I have that.
The Harbor Freight ones, they're okay. They're not as strong. I've seen people pull guns up with them or pew-pews. They pull up pew-pews with them and everything else. I've seen it's just crazy what you can pull up with a cheap $10 magnet from Harbor Freights. It just blows my mind.
Allowed to use the GUN word?
All right.
Well, you're not supposed to.
Okay.
Just for moderation stuff for live feeds, but
I heard those magnets for Harbor Freight are good for finding other magnets that you threw out there.
They are. They will help you find other magnets right away, buddy. Joshua, I was on a pier, a little dock, doing a bayou in the Gulf of Mexico, and this boat came in and docked. And the hottest chick got off that boat, started walking away, and she was pissed off at her family, and she was yelling at them. I mean, she was so freaking hot in that bikini. I threw my magnet out and forgot to hold on to the end of the rope because I was looking at her. And I literally, she walked by me, and I was like this, and I threw it, and I just watched it curl right out and go, bloop, and I go, what?
It's just
I'm going to have to get my neighbor's canoe to go out and find that one because it's a little far out. That one was.
Yeah, tripped right over your tongue, huh?
I did. All right, possibly the best gateway magnet is Centurion Magnetics. Get $35 on Amazon. There you go, Stan. $35. In Georgia, you'll pull up old appliances. That's funny, Cynthia.
I'll tell you what, Cynthia. I watch these guys dive around on the Chattahoochee, and they pull up some weird stuff.
Oh, I'd be willing to bet you the Chattahoochee Stan's got a lot of good stuff.
I did what they call shooting the hooch one time. That's tubing down to Chattahoochee at about 1/10 of a mile an hour.
We got the Swanee River here. We got some friends of ours that go up and tube down the Swanee River every year.
I don't want to be gator bait though.
Well, if you're too slow, yeah, then you are.
I used to watch this program on logging, and there was guys that were bringing up old cypress logs and that out of the Swanee.
This is the most, Joshua, this is the most magnet fishing people we've ever had in the chat.
Oh, I magnet fish, metal detect. I look for. We go to old dump sites and try to dig up bottles and.
See, I'd like to do that.
Yeah.
I've never been to an old dump site. I think Kay's done that. I know Deej has done it. But yeah, I'd like to do that.
Well,
it's fun.
Like,
it's dirty, but it's fun.
Tidewater magnet thrower, $37 right now. Oh, looks like it's going up $2.
Wow. I'll tell you what, over Peace River, supposed to be one of the best places for megalodon teeth. And
all right, guys, we are at 50 likes.
Wow. I guess 89.
Well, not 50 likes, but we're at 48 or 50. We've gotten 50 thumbs. Let's just put it that way.
I'll be right back. I'll go see what my bride wants.
Silver Streak, thank you very much, Silver Streak. Thank you. All right, Kay, don't go away, Kay. We're going to be doing the giveaway.
We appreciate everybody coming in and smashing those thumbs ups this morning.
Absolutely.
I'm happy to see so many people came in from all these other different channels and doing everything and enjoying our morning. And hopefully everybody had a nice, good, big cup of coffee.
Speaking of a nice big cup of coffee, Mr. Joshua, I'm going to go get me coffee right before we do this giveaway, all right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to get one too.
What do you have to do to put in? You don't have to do anything, AZ Mort Squad. Just be here, and we're going to give you a number to guess here in just a minute.
Chance.
Okay, I'll take my phone call. Oh.
Well, if it makes you feel better, Brockton, once you win something, you can't be in the next one. So, you ain't got to go up against Tidewater. Oh, Silver Stacker. I just saw you here. How's it going, Silver Stacker? Or Silver Streak, my bad streak. See it real fast. These things are going across this thing crazy. Who's that? Whoa. I met Roger Stone in Texas. That's awesome. I guess I'll talk to his behalf since he's Jacob, you're hilarious, bro.
I was gone, now I'm back.
All right, we got the great Stan Lee back.
Lee? No. Actually, my middle name is Dan.
Dan?
Yeah.
Dan the man right there.
Well, a lot of people think my first name is Stanley, but it's not. My first name is Stanford.
Hey, Stanford's an awesome name, man.
I know. Only the really cool people get that name.
It's better than Stanley. It's better than Stanley.
I agree with you 100%. Yeah. Hey, Kay, how do you find these old dump sites?
How I find old dump sites, I look up historical mapping of the town I live in. And you go from there because they'll have markings of old dump sites on historic mappings. The older, the better, because even with those, you could find where old bridges were, where old homesteads were. Sometimes they'll have markings for where they had like Indian homesteads and stuff like that. So the older the map, the better.
Where do you get these maps at?
They have usually. I go on to the city of Bastrop into their archives and just go into my town's archives of stuff they have listed online.
All right, cool.
He does resemble Stan Lee a little bit.
Come on. I only wish I resembled the money that he had before he died.
Yeah. People used to say my dad looked like Barnaby Jones from the TV show. My dad used to say, "Yeah, I wish I had his money."
The thing of it is,
even though 2 people took away their likes, we did hit 50 thumbs. So I'm going to still go ahead and do the 3rd giveaway because we hit 50 thumbs.
We saw it. We were there. We
did see it.
Yes,
Right,
93.
Everybody guess a number between 1 and 50. 1 guess each for everybody, folks. Oh, let me give the guys the number. Oh, hit send. Wow, that happened fast. Wow, 3 people guessed 28. We obviously know it's not 28.
Right. keep going, y'all. Keep going.
All right, has everybody guessed once?
It's slowed down.
Yeah, I think everybody's guessed once. All right, so everybody guess one more time. And don't guess the same number you did because you didn't get it.
Up your second number.
Boom. There we go. Got a winner. Treasure Bum. Wayne. Mr. Treasure Bum. Wayne. Guess 29. Make sure nobody above him got that. Nope. That'll be Mr. Wayne, guys. Treasure Bum flip-flop girl right there. Got 29. Congratulations, Wayne.
Congratulations. You win a genuine hand-turned wooden toothpick.
Absolutely. I got plenty of wooden nickels here, Wayne.
Yeah, I have a bunch of those. When we were traveling,
Wayne.
We used to go to antique stores and thrift stores and all that kind of stuff. I went into one store and they had a whole bag full of wooden nickels for $1. I said, man, I can't pass that up.
That's right. That's a deal at half the price. Welcome, Ralph McReynolds. Welcome to the chat, sir. I like your dirt fishing logo there. I'm moofied. I don't know what that means.
Moofied.
Brock can guess 72 times. That's right. Treasure Outdoors says, congratulations, you win a genuine half-crusted zinc away penny. I'm telling you, those things are just nasty.
Yeah. I'm waiting for the day that they're just going to do away with the penny altogether.
Well, I'd be really happy if they stopped making the zinc penny. That's for sure. I mean,
oh yeah.
But the problem is, Wayne, 2 weeks ago, or up in Gainesville, I got me the silver spoon handle on a zinc penny. It was really, really, really deep, but it. I thought I put it in here, but I guess not. Sometimes you get a silver ring that'll come in on the same thing as a zinc penny, so you have to dig them.
Yeah,
Silver Bull 30. Welcome to the chat there, Silver Bull 30. Yeah, those zinc pennies are nasty. You got that right. Going back out. Whistle Pig, have a good day. Dale, have a good day.
Yeah, Whistle Pig, don't whistle too loudly. You wake me up.
Frankie, thanks for being in so long. You were the first one here this morning. So, Frankie, thanks for being in so long, buddy.
PD, later, tomato.
Frankie's a good guy, folks. I hope to, next time I'm passing up his way, going up the East Coast, I want to stop in and spend a, the biodegradable coin. You got that right, Reed. 20 years from now, me and Pat talk about this. When you find a 1964, well, let's even say a 71, okay, 61, I'm getting crazy here, 61 Memorial. Okay, yeah, it's 3 years from being a Wheatie. It's a 61 Memorial, but it's copper. We're already in 2021, so it's a 60-year penny. So 20 years from now, when some kid's metal detecting and he finds a 61 Memorial, he's going to be finding himself an 80-year-old coin. He's going to be excited about that because it's not going to be a zinc.
Hey, Reed, were you in Tombstone? The movie.
Yeah, Reed, he looks like it with his hat, doesn't he?
Yeah. Well, bye.
Thank you, Brockton. All right, so who is Ralph? Is it Silver Streak or is it that's a name I don't know. And Joshua has locked up on us. There he is. He's back.
Yeah, everybody in the house decided to hop on the internet for some reason.
Bandwidth.
A house full of kids and everybody else, and they're like, "Oh, let's get on the computer now." It's running kind of a hit and miss right now.
Well, you're okay. It's just your pictures. It's a little bit fuzzy.
Yeah.
What do I do now, Cynthia?
I think it's a different Stan. I think there's two of yous in the room.
Oh, okay. I'm going to tell Cynthia.
Dial up.
I don't have dial up, man. I got gerbils running in a little wheel, kicking around circles.
Got one of those 300 baud modems.
Carl,
put
you're
in that
exactly
phone
right.
cradle.
And 20 years from now, kids won't be finding 1990s zinc pennies. You got that right. They're just going to be.
I get my internet service from Dollar General.
Yeah. Kids, get off the phone. I'm on the internet. That's what it used to be like.
Oh man, I mean it's bad. All my TVs in my house are all wireless, so no matter what, if somebody just turns a TV on, it starts pulling internet.
You know what we had happen this week? The TV in the living room, the voice and the picture have unsynced, and we cannot figure out how to get it synced back up. The two pictures, the two TVs in the bedroom, no problem. The internet, no problem. Just our main TV in the living room, we can't get the voice in the. We've unplugged it, plugged it back in, taken the cable off, put it back in, reset the password. We just can't get it to line up. Dollar Tree internet, yeah.
Have you tried resetting the TV?
We tried going into that setting, Stan. We just can't seem to get that work. What, Dollar General, not Dollar Store?
Yeah, they're not cheap enough to have a dollar store in their town yet.
I was around for dial-up. So was I, Tidewater. We did dial-up AOL back in my beginning of my eBay days.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something.
I remember hitting dial-up for the first time. It took forever to get on.
I started in computers in 1965 when I was in Korea. I learned how to program.
Will do, Jeff. I will do. Okay. Thank you.
In February, I didn't have the rolling blackouts. The neighborhood I live in is all commercial, so they were keeping the businesses having power, and so that was the only reason why I had power during the big snowstorms down here in Texas.
Hey, Troy's in the house.
Troy's in the house and Deej is in the house. Thank you, Deej. First rule of magnet fishing is to tie off your rope. Yeah, well, Deej, I didn't do that day when I was gawking. But Mr. Dirt Trolling Troy Carmichael is in the room. Mr. Silvers himself. He is already I think he's at 46 silver coins found for the year already, guys.
Wow.
Later, General. Thanks for coming, bro.
Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate it, buddy.
Troy, when are you going to take me out?
I'm telling you, Stan, he's 99% doing curb strips. I just got some. Thank you.
Well, I want to see his door knocking technique in person.
And he doesn't even use a gun. I know that joke's getting old, guys, but it's not gonna get old.
What's that stuff you just put in your face?
What, my coffee?
No, I wasn't talking to you. I saw some white stuff going into somebody's face there.
Dirty. I live in Central Texas, Dirty.
Bye, Dig Hole.
Troy, you just missed out, buddy. It was 29. It was 29.
Well, give him the Zinkin as a
he has enough. He has enough crusty Zinkins himself. Trust me. Well, as a matter of fact, guys, Troy is probably not out digging today because he no longer has a vehicle. Because he was out digging Thursday, and he was legally parked on the side of the road in a parking spot, and he was doing a house nearby, and some guy was on his phone or something and not paying attention and left the travel lane and crashed into the back of Troy's truck at 30 miles an hour at full speed with no brakes.
Wow.
And Troy said he heard the crash, and he looked up, and his bumper was flying through the air.
Well, thank God he wasn't in a truck.
Yes, we're all very happy that Troy wasn't in his truck, but that was a good, dependable little truck he had. Yeah, Denise is quoting the insurance commercial. Life sucks without a car, Troy.
Yeah, CarMax to the rescue.
Curb strips, just don't park your car on a busy road. Yep. I feel bad for Troy, but he's heading out of state for a couple of weeks. And when he comes back, they're hoping to have the insurance check, and hopefully Troy will be able to start looking for another truck. Yeah, Cynthia, he luckily he wasn't in the truck. Oh, that's mean. Treasure Outdoors, that's just mean. That's not right, okay? That's just not right at all.
Yeah,
that person needs to be found and strung up.
Oh,
every time I get so excited when I find like a piece of a mason jar. I get excited, and then you're just like, oh, it's just a piece of a mason jar. You're like, okay.
Yeah, that would be bad. A jar full of Zinkins. That would just crush your whole day.
You know that as many of those things that you find in a month, that would be a real good prank. Just take it to the beach and.
All right, Stan, if I find a jar there, Stan, I'm going to know who's put them in there.
Well, I know where you hunt, so I know.
You know I hunt from the pier up to lifeguard stand 7. You know that's where I'm at. I'll tell you, Josh, if you ever get to Florida, buddy, you need to come to Clearwater Beach. It is an absolute beautiful beach to hunt.
Yeah, I was going to tell Cynthia, if she wants to come down and hunt the beach, I have a driveway that she can park an RV in, or I have an extra room that she could stay in.
Oh, guys, let's advertise Marlon's channel here. He's always so nice and doing channel shout outs to everybody else. He's doing the great creator greet and meet with Tripwire, his Memorial Day tribute video. That is awesome. He comes on at 11:30, guys, for about an hour and 10 minutes. So I know everybody here is going to be heading over to Marlon's. We'll go ahead and do a mayor video rush after we get done here. My crusty zincs I turn into the Ronald McDonald House. That's a great idea, Jim. That's a great idea. I just found out from my bank, my Wells Fargo bank, if I roll my crusty zincs into a roll and I mark damage on them, they will pay me the dollar for 2 rolls, and then they send them back to the Federal Reserve and get reimbursed for them. So guys, you can trade in your zincs and get real money for them.
Make sure that when you put them in there, that they're not a misstamped coin. I was watching a YouTube video last night about some of the Zinkins, and that, you know, they're off center.
Stan, the ones I'm talking about are so bad you can barely tell that they're a coin.
Yeah, well,
Let's see what the detail.
that's like a bill. If you've got 2/3 of a bill, you can get.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. That I thought so, Stan. I took a 3/4 or 2/3 bill this week to the bank, and because one of the 2 serial numbers was missing, they would not give me a full dollar for it. You have to have both serial numbers intact, the one in the upper right and lower left.
What they do give you.
But
Give
if it's missing a serial number, they will not reimburse you. I just found that out this week.
What did they do? Give you a half a dollar?
Yeah.
No, that's just probably the bank's.
Oh, I'm sure he's
policy.
protecting himself.
Morning with Deej.
Deej says she tumbles her zincs. That's a good idea to try and clean them. Cynthia, that's hilarious. I'm afraid if I ever got near Clearwater, I'd move in with you. Cynthia, it is so beautiful down there on Clearwater Beach.
Well, only problem is, Cynthia, I think my bride might have something to say about that. I already have 3 females living in this house if you count our dog. And
there you go.
I don't need any more.
Troy will be in Texas for 2 weeks, Kay. I'm not sure what part he's in, but he did send me a picture of an 1892 house. And I'm telling you something, if I was in Texas in front of an 1892 house, I'd be knocking on that baby right then and there. Tidewater says, I'm on the way. Super cheap flight from here to Tampa. Oh, buddy. Well, gang, here is the camera. Come on. Probably getting you guys dizzy here. There is Clearwater Beach right there. That's what it looks like on Clearwater Beach right now, guys. Absolutely beautiful.
Troy, I'm like 3 hours away from Katy, Texas.
Yeah, check on flights into Clearwater St. Pete on I think it's Allegiant Airlines.
Yeah, Allegiant's like really cheap.
And the thing of it is, they give you a real good discount if you're a veteran.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, Denise says there's a new airline called Breeze starting here out of St. Pete too. Also, Stan.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me, Tampa.
Oh yeah, out of Tampa.
Dean said airplanes won't even take bills repaired with Scotch tape. Wow.
I'm very conveniently located to both the Tampa airport and Clearwater St. Pete airports.
There you go. Mikey's explaining today why that close AM coin is worth money. Well, hopefully if Carl wants to come to the beach tomorrow, Carl's welcome. Well, Mikey's down in Fort Myers now, so he can't come. But Cynthia, the next time Charlie and I are up in Tallahassee, Cynthia, I don't know how far Tallahassee is for you. I know you're over the line in Georgia, Cynthia. We would love to have you come hunt with us. We were talking about that.
Next time you go up there, Rob, let me know. I'll split a hotel room with someone.
Well, yeah, Charlie and I got one. It worked out really well. I'm trying to get Dalton and Troy involved for the next trip because they would love to hunt ground that old.
I'll even drive. I got a new truck.
Well, anything would be better than my truck. So,
and the air conditioning works.
It was a win and a prayer, but I did get up there. My buddy said I was more adventurous than Christopher Columbus coming to the New World driving up to Tallahassee with my truck. Let me tell you. Well, Rob, love my beaches. Carl, I bet those beaches down there are beautiful. We get down there every now and then for some ring find hunts, Carl. I'd love to have you come up to one of my meetings, Carl. They're just over the Skyway Bridge.
Yeah.
Cynthia says, let me know. We'll do, Cynthia. Charlie and I are definitely doing that again at least one more time this year. Definitely.
Well, like I said, Rob, I'd love to go. So, I'm trying to horn an invite in here,
I see that. Well, that's fine, Stan. We did a lot of public property up there. We did curb strips and we did an old public park. So, yeah, there's plenty you can put more than 2 people on.
Yeah.
Silver Streak, I am currently in the process of doing a 20-box mega penny hunt. It's going to be one of the biggest on YouTube. There is the table with 4 boxes on there right now, and I've got 22 boxes here that I am going through pennies right now.
Man, I wish I had your money. I'd probably start a bank.
I wish I had the money that people think I have, okay? There you go. Very nice, Mikey.
I just bought a pallet last night from the Amazon unclaimed stuff.
Did you really, Stan?
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it's any good. I think.
Where'd you go to get that?
Let me see here. I can tell you in a minute. It was on. It was on Facebook.
Oh, okay. But I mean, where did you actually have to go to pick it up?
Well, I haven't got it yet. They're shipping it. It cost me a whole $10 to have them ship it.
Yeah, if you can get a pallet of stuff shipped to you for $10. Jim, I have read your comments. I'm sorry to hear that back in the 70s. I'm glad it's not that way now. Yeah, Silver Streak, I have found one really, well, actually, I've got really 2 good finds, Silver Streak, so far. And I've also gotten 3 dimes so far. So I've actually made 27 cents.
Wow.
Silver Streak, I tried that for a while, but when the show came out, everybody and their brother tried making money with storage units. And there were storage units here, which is absolute total garbage in them, going for $300-400. And I was like, nope, I'm not paying $300-400 for other people's crap. I got my own crap to get rid of.
Well, I tell you what, I bought a couple of those, and I bought them like a year ago. Yesterday, I finally got rid of the last piece of crap from them.
Yeah, and it took you a year.
He
says I'm not allowed to bring anything more into the house until stuff leaves the house.
Well, that's what they make cotton balls for, isn't it?
Right, honey?
Did he say coffins?
What did you say, coffins?
Is she doing a puzzle or looking at pennies?
She is doing a puzzle, sir. She loves puzzles. Show her the puzzle, honey. Show her the puzzle, honey. Hold it up. No, hold up your
picture.
Yep, there's her puzzle.
Candy.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Hey, I bought one at a thrift store the other day. It's a Thomas Kincaid.
Oh, there you go.
I'll throw it in my truck.
Marlon, we'll all be there in 10 minutes, buddy.
I'll throw it in my truck and bring it down to the beach with me tomorrow. And if you see me, I'll just...
Yeah, Stan, I'm going to see you tomorrow morning. Hey, guys, let's wrap this up. Josh, we're going to wrap this up.
Sounds good, sir.
We got 9 minutes tomorrow on this where everybody have a chance to go get a bathroom break and a cup of coffee. So I want to thank over 50 people that were in here at one time. We've still got 17 left. But, guys, we're going to be at Marlon's in 5-6 minutes. So everybody get themselves a cup of coffee, go to the bathroom, make yourself an egg or a bowl of cereal, and we will see all you good people over at Marlon's. Congratulations to our 3 winners, actually 4.
It's all right.
I'll get a hold of Bill and make sure he wants me to send that coin to Cynthia. And if he does, I'll get a coin off to her too, and I'll get a coin off to Wayne and also to Mikey07 and to Tidewater. They are the winners today of the Silver Dime. So thank you for being here. And
everybody spread the word. Get this up to 100 viewers.
Thanks for everybody coming in. Tidewater, appreciate you coming by, bro.
Yeah, guys, for all the new magnet fishing channels and new channels here today, thank you very much. You made this live stream a huge success. I appreciate it. Josh, thanks for co-hosting today. Stan, appreciate you coming in. And we'll see all you good people over at Marlon's channel.
I loved it. Later.
Brockton, thank you very
Brockton.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you. All righty, guys. We'll see you over at Marlins. Thanks a lot.